When we take our road cars for a service, you'll typically have them check the fluids, and the fluids consist of the wiper, water, they'll pump up the tyres, and they'll check the oil, for example. And when you check the oil, you check a dipstick on the side of the engine and you pull it out and you see what the oil level is and if it needs some, or you might even change it. You undo a little cap at the top of what's described as the rocker cover on the engine and in goes the oil. Problem is that doesn't work in a racing car like a supercar because they generate enormous cornering loads, and that means the oil would slop around in the bottom of the engine. So we have a thing called a dry sump, which means that the engine oil is captive in that. And so what that means is that you can put the oil precisely where you want it and make sure that it's got a solid and consistent flow of oil on call to the engine. Whereas if you had it in the bottom of the engine and it slops around in the sump, if it suddenly gets a gasp of air, it'll kill an engine like that. And the engines in these things are $120,000 or more each, which you can't have. That's a dry sump. It's a pretty cool device.